Today we are painting some Lamias from Underdusk Miniatures. For those of you who aren't aware, the most generic form of a Lamia is a creature with the upper half of a woman and the lower half of a snake. Or something like this. Ew. Originally conceived from the annals of Greek mythology, this creature has all but vanished from the storytelling traditions of most cultures. But the Japanese, on the other hand... Well, would you look at the time? Starting off, I made a few homemade bases out of some cardboard game pieces from a shitty D&D game, as well as two circular cutouts from shitty Magic cards, using Mod Podge on a top and bottom layer for a little extra stability. I then used some square pieces from that same shitty D&D game to make some tile-like appearance on the bases. With a little more Mod Podge and some super glue affixing these creatures to their base, and some primer, these were good to go. The first color scheme I will be using is... Oh my god! Don't worry about it. This was definitely the most realistic of the color schemes that I chose. It's just plain old brown and some tans. I originally painted her in a cropped t-shirt before I realized there were no sleeves on the model. For the skin tone, I used my own personal recipe. With that mostly done, I decided to move on to the next one.
My mind's telling me yeah!
For this one, I had to make many varying degrees of pinks, but also red oranges, along with a light yellow. Unfortunately, due to this unfortunate color combination and my lazy hands, I was aiming for this, and I ended up with this. On to the next one.
You know how much I sacrificed?
This was easily the most complicated, but also the cooler of the color schemes. The darker sections consisted of combinations of oranges, purples, and blacks. The skin was a combination of white and a breadth of blue and purple, which is harder than it sounds because blue likes to take over a lot. The hair was a combination of white and sterling silver. The eye symbol on her head was made using a much thicker eye symbol that I edged off with white along the edges of the edge. All of the bases had used coffee grounds added for a little dirt texture. After all of it was dried, I gave the figures a satin varnish, followed by several patches of green flock. And with that, the Serpentine Senoras were complete.